President Yoon Suk Yeol came home from his state visit to the Netherlands, where he forged a semiconductor alliance with that country, as well as increasing the scope of bilateral cooperation. Our Oh Soo-young wraps up his visit and highlights the deeper significance of the outcomes.
South Korea's new semiconductor alliance with the Netherlands signifies Seoul's broadening cooperation with like-minded countries as a trusted economic and security partner. That's according to diplomatic experts following President Yoon Suk Yeol's trip to the European country this week. His number one priority was securing South Korea's position in the global supply chain for semiconductors, the country's biggest export item. Thus, he formed a chip alliance with the Netherlands, as well as new dialogue channels to stabilize supply chains of critical technologies, and oversaw megadeals made between Korean chip makers Samsung and SK hynix and Dutch chip equipment company ASML.
So microchips are the very foundation of our high-tech and increasingly digitalized world. And the Netherlands and South Korea, as advanced economies, are extremely dependent on these chips. But recent developments have shown that the semiconductor supply chain is susceptible to disruptions as a result of different bottlenecks that exist through this chain. And our countries have recognized this problem and decided to act.
The two sides also forged agreements to collaborate in green energy, artificial intelligence, quantum tech, smart agriculture, and neuroscience. This could broaden the base for South Korea to forge closer trade ties with other European markets, particularly with its plans to establish its first cold chain logistics center in Rotterdam. In taking their partnership forward, Yoon highlighted South Korea and the Netherlands' common values such as freedom and the rule of law in stabilizing trade, supply chains, and other multilateral frameworks.
So we are not major powers, and even in our own neighborhoods, there are bigger fish around us. Yet we are open economies, and for our security, we rely on our partners, on our allies, and on the rules of international law. So in other words, we depend on our international environment, but we can also influence it. We can be global pivotal states, especially if we work together and we play to our shared strengths, which I think are very similar.
Alongside economic interests, there are also security aspects of the partnership. Yoon said with the Netherlands being a core member of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, stronger Korean-Dutch defense ties could help Seoul work more closely with NATO as a cooperative partner. He noted that Seoul is now part of the bloc's intel sharing system, which experts say could provide crucial insights, such as into North Korea's illegal activities and cyber attacks. South Korea and the Netherlands penned a deal on strengthening defense cooperation, with Seoul to observe Europe's largest air and missile defense exercise in 2025. They also pledged further efforts to advance global norms on the military use of AI, and will host the second Re-AIM conference next year. Following Yoon's Netherlands visit, Seoul says it will aim to bolster its network of like-minded partners as it looks to become a global pivotal state. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News.